All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastordowell. I am sitting here just for a moment, and I'm reading Current USA Today. And of course, I'm chiming in. I'm doing a lot of chiming in on this national security, so-called alleged, quote-unquote, espionage issue that seems to be going around in our country. Now, I, like any American, would love nothing more than to believe that our government is good, benevolent, kind, gentle, honest, trustworthy. They have all these particular virtues and these particular traits. But you know just as well as I do that they have lied to us about history. They have lied to us about the current conditions of this world. They have lied to us about weapons of mass destruction. They have lied to us about the collateral damage that people seem to be suffering over in these third world countries. They have lied to us about the innocence of the civilians being killed and murdered and slaughtered, while we Americans sit back and get fat, get lazy, and don't give a damn about what's going on in the world as long as the United States government is not bombing the hell out of us. Well, the truth is, it is coming when they anticipating 30,000 drones in the air to monitor us, who they consider to be the terrorists here in the United States of America. So Russia has actually went and made the actual bid to actually give Snowden, if I can use this word, citizenship, which I'm happy for the man. I'm really, truly, I'm happy for the man because, look what they did with Brady Manning. Look what they did with him. But then look at exactly with the double standard that we have today. Look what they've done with Eric Holder with Fast and Furious. And look at the lies they've done with 9/11 and stuff. It just, how deep does a rabbit hole go? It's utterly ridiculous and it's utterly amazing. I suggest that people start informing themselves and start getting yourself ready because, who is the government arming themselves against with all these hollow point rounds they seem to keep amassing and stacking up? And who are they for? No doubt it has to be for us, the people here in this country. We're in trouble. We're in a mess. And government, you need to know that I don't trust you. And I don't think that there's an American in this world that actually trusts you. If they do, they're dumb, stupid, ignorant, and gullible. Of course, they use the news media to dumb you down, all of us, and to keep us, off kilter and stuff. But I tell you what, I was reading that it said 55% of America believes that Snowden is a whistleblower, a needed whistleblower. But our government is calling him a terrorist. Our government is saying that he has committed espionage. But the people have a different opinion. Now, the last time I checked, isn't the government supposed to have the opinion of the people? Am I correct on that? See, it all depends on who you work for. See, the government is supposed to be our servants. The government is supposed to be working for us. But in this country, what we've got going on, tyranny. We got people getting boots put to them by the government. We got people getting maced in this country because they can't protest it for their government for redress or grievance. Things are quickly changing. What's my advice? Same thing it's always been. Get out of debt. How in the hell are you going to sit up here and tell me that the S&P is at 1,700 and the Dow is over 15,000 when nothing has changed as far as the fundamentals of the economy, when we continually keep printing money to the tune of $85 billion a month, amassing an extraordinary amount of debt that would never be paid back in 10 lifetimes by the whole entire world? How can that thing continue to keep going up and they keep manipulating gold and silver down and keep knocking it down? Well, the bubble is going to bust. Stay the course. Continue to keep listening to people who know exactly what's going on. Don't believe the lies and the propaganda of George Orwell 1984. Like I said before, they had you thinking, and when you read it, had you thinking that this was going to be some type of chaotic times and everything is going on, which I believe is still coming. But right now, we are dealing with a soft form of control and rebellion. And as long as they keep putting mercury in you and keep fluoride in the municipal water supply, and by the way, you probably ought to try to think about investing in a filter if you ever have to travel, to put it on that shower head, because your skin is the biggest organ that there is, and it consumes all the toxins that come out of that municipal water supply, especially with all the pills that the Americans pop on a daily basis that they call legalized drugs. We're in trouble. You need to know that, and that's the truth, and that's the true straight way. Continue to keep listening to be informed. I hope I said something to stimulate your thought. And the whole ideal is to wake you up out of sleep. That's the whole ideal. The whole ideal is to give you a conscious so you can stop running around mind numb, believing in everything that everybody says. And that is the truth. Have a good day. King coming.